In this video, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for the weed problem I have in my gardens, primarily my strawberry bed. That completely took over my strawberry bed from these things. These things won the battle. I threw up the white flag, I lost. Weeds won. I'm going to go through in this video why it happened and what I did wrong, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing now to prevent this from ever happening again. I'm Terry from Everything Homestead. Today I'm coming to you without my beard. Leave a message in the comment section. Grow the beard back, keep the beard off, let me know. So I started out with my process of burning off weeds in the spring with the flamethrower, and that works really well. Then I till the soil, wait about a week, whatever sprouts back up, I burn it again. That does a really good job at controlling the weeds. And then throughout the growing season, I usually just have to pick a few weeds, every day, and it's under control for the most part. It's worked really well for my garden. For my strawberries though, in the strawberry bed where I'm going to talk about today, what I did before is I put down some straw as mulch around all the plants. And I actually covered the whole strawberry bed with straw. And it worked really well until I realized that there were seeds in the straw. So I was effectively planting thousands of seeds in my garden, and it just grew like crazy because the mulch was helping them grow. And so I was constantly pulling up these things as they sprouted through. I'd pull them. I thought I was keeping on track of this whole situation, but I wasn't, because here's what happened. Towards the end of the season, the production of strawberries is pretty poor, and got to the end of the life cycle of this one section of my patch where I was going to tear them out and plant with new anyway. So I went through and I burned all that was on the surface to prepare that section of the strawberry bed for the new plantings, and I got done with that and I tilled it. And when I tilled it, I discovered that my tiller was actually getting plugged up from all the roots from the weeds, primarily like the grasses that were growing in there. It turns out that every time I pulled up what I thought was the whole plant when I was weeding, the roots were maintained underneath, and they were actually flourishing under it all. And the root system was just going crazy underneath the ground surface. And it was, for the most part, choking out the strawberries, and it was actually a huge problem that I didn't even realize was there. So the straw method is out. Not doing that anymore. And I know some people have luck with it, but it was disastrous for me. So the next thing I did was I thought about what else could I do. I thought about, some people use plastic. They put plastic down, poke holes, put the plants in. The problem with plastic is, number one, the strawberries have runners and they take off and they like to establish their own root system. Well, when you have plastic down, it's hard for them to find anywhere to put their roots down. So I didn't want to do plastic. Number two with the plastic is that we've used it in the past in a small garden that we had. And in the fall, we went to pull the plastic up, and it was a breeding ground for snakes underneath the plastic. In a small section of garden, we had, I believe it was 7 snakes in there, and I don't like snakes. I don't like living around snakes, and those snakes aren't with us anymore. And yes, I know they eat mice and all that stuff, but I have ways to get rid of mice if you don't know that already. Number 3 with the plastic, I just discovered that they work really great to keep the weeds under control. And the problem comes is in the summertime, the heat on that plastic actually warms the soil up quite a bit warmer than it needs to be, so the plants don't do as well when the soil is too hot. It's actually 20 up to 30 degrees warmer for soil temperatures, and that is hard on the plants as far as they don't produce as well, they don't do as well. So plastic is out. I used landscaping fabric before, and that kind of works, kind of doesn't. The weeds tend to grow right through it anyway. And then if you ever want to switch it out and pull it out, the landscaping fabric is just a mess to try to get out. It's stuck to the weed roots and rips apart. So I don't like using that. And so I got down to this decision that I made, what I have here behind me, is what I'm starting now, is something that I think will be promising to keep the weeds under control. I found some research online that suggested that this would work, and let me show you what it's all about. All right, so here's the rundown of how this is set up here. So I have 3 rows of strawberries, and these are all the plants that I was able to salvage from the original bed. I set them aside, I transplanted them temporarily, and then when I got everything cleared out here and set up, then I staked it all out, developed my 3 rows, and I replanted the same plants back in here. So I have a 3-row rotational strawberry bed. The youngest plants are over there, then they get older over here. So this next year will probably be the last year for this 3rd row right here, and then I'll clear this out and I'll bring the runners and transplant them over and keep the cycle going that way. But what I did here was I made 18-inch wide rows for the plants, and then in between there, it just so happened to work out that it's a little over 30 inches wide for the walkways in between the rows for right now. I mean, the plants are going to grow up, bush out, and overhang these rows, so when they're all grown up, it'll be just enough space to walk down through. I put cardboard down where I walk, all the way up to real close to the plants, probably within 2 inches maybe of the base of the strawberry plants. I have cardboard. So then where the plants are, it's just bare dirt, and then I put some wood shavings, some pine wood shavings over that I got. It's actually pine wood shavings from Tractor Supply, and so it doesn't have any chemicals or anything like that on that, but it works as a good mulch, helps retain the moisture, and I'm hoping that'll help keep the weeds under control, keep moisture for the plants better than just bare dirt or anything else for that matter. I'm still expecting a few weeds to come up, but I'll pull them as they come up. But I'm going to try this out. If you do me a favor, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. 98% of you who watch my videos don't subscribe, don't like, don't do anything but watch. Just do me a favor, it really helps my channel. I'd appreciate it, thanks. I put the cardboard down, and I'm like, how in the world is this cardboard not going to take off in the next storm? So I took and I made these little strings here. I put strings on these posts from one end down to the other, and then that cardboard slides underneath these strings and helps hold them down. It's not perfect, but it helps. And then I also took some simple garden stakes, these little wire stakes. I kind of pinned down the cardboard every so often to help keep the cardboard down in place. And I'm hoping that'll work and will be all I need. I could also get some more robust stakes and really stake down the cardboard if I have to, but I'm thinking that with the rain as it comes, the cardboard will kind of meld in down to the surface of the soil and kind of stick to the dirt a lot better than when it's first laid down. And so it just rained this morning, and it's looking like it's working really well. The cardboard really laid down flat with this rain. Let me show you how I put these plants in here. Now I have these plants planted, and they're all, transplants from the previous bed. I put them a little bit closer than what's recommended. They're probably a little over a foot apart going down, and I actually have them 2 wide, and it's a little close, but I think I'll be able to manage it just fine. I want to get as many berries as possible, but I think there's enough sunlight that'll get to them. I think it'll work. And so when I got down to the end here, I've got more garden space than I do plants. So I'm in the process of tomorrow I'm going to get some more plants, and I'm going to plant probably another 45 more plants I think I've got ordered, and I'll fill out the rest of this run here. And so for what I've got here, this is approximately between 60 and 70 plants in here now, and I think this will work. The nice part about this cardboard is that it is biodegradable. Supposedly, it does an excellent job at keeping the weeds under control. I'm hoping that the snakes won't enjoy being underneath the cardboard, because I think the cardboard sits a little closer to the ground and it won't be a nice warm area for snakes to go under. And then at the end of the year, you just let it there. And then so next spring rolls around, it should be broken down enough that I could probably just run a tiller right through there, till it up, and put new cardboard down again next season. One big advantage that I noticed was putting down the cardboard and all this, and it's been kind of rainy these last few days and I just want to get this done. What I noticed is I put the cardboard down, I could walk on it, put the next piece down, and my shoes are never getting dirty, muddy, or nothing. So it's been a benefit. I come out here, if I ever want to water it by hand, I can walk out here and I don't have to worry about my shoes getting so muddy like they used to all the time. Let me know what you think. Have you ever tried this before? Ever seen it before? I'd like to hear from you. If you have some other technique that works really well to keep the weeds under control, let me know in the comment section. I'm always wanting to learn. I mean, this is new for me. I think it'll work. Sounds really promising. I think it's going to work great. I want to know what you have to say, what you have to think, what you've had luck with before. Not only do I want the weeds under control, but I also want a good harvest as far as that goes. I'm hoping at the end of the growing season, later this fall, I'll be able to come back and I'll show you how these things grew, what kind of luck I had controlling the weeds, and we'll be able to catch up with you then as far as how this is all panning out. Looking forward to seeing you again. Thanks for watching.